Thank you for stopping by Mind Drops, Mind Drops. Where my mind's drops, get out. This is one more before, one more after this one, then start painting. But this guy doesn't look too bad. He's only got a couple guns I'm going to magnetize. I think these ones right here. And then this stuff right here. I think that's all. I don't think he has anything on his other arm that switches. I think it's only the gun arm. Yeah. And the gun's on his back. But there is like two different things for his back, but I think I already decided the one I wanted to do. It's great. Yeah, I'll put that one on it. I don't really care for that little antenna thing, but or I could just magnetize these two. Switch those two out. I don't know if it really matters. It's not really a thing for him to get any buff or anything from it. But so I think I got all the parts here. So I'm gonna start with right here, 64. Thanks for stopping by again, the boss. Uh, 63 and 60. Now it's actually on this one, probably. All right, 63. It's right here. Sometimes. Ah, all right. All right, Jake with a Y. So what you up to tonight? Okay. 61 and 58. 56. Here's 56. I'm not going to jump too far ahead of myself on this one. It's got more parts to it. This one seems way more intricate. But it kind of looks beefy, though. Like in these pictures here. Like, the way it looks heavy duty. And it's got quite a few more parts. Okay, so that there, 61 and 58. There they are. Yeah, I haven't played that. I remember we were talking about it. That isn't the one that I have. I checked it out. I want to try that one at some point, but I just can't get myself to play any games these days for some reason. I got plenty to play. Like my free time, I always end up doing this or something similar. God, I'm gonna be doing some studying and some D&D stuff here next couple days. Like they put them on opposite ones. It's like they did that on purpose. 57. They spread it up between all of them. I just gotta get used to looking at these pieces. Takes a minute. getting used to where everything that you already been kind of looking at is. Oh, I need 64 also. This one right here. That one. And then it looks like 62. See, I think I want to try to take this dude's body and I got this like blue stuff right here, and I end up having a whole bunch of legs and arms left where I could probably make a whole squad and guns and stuff. So I'm gonna try to take this dude's body that's for this ship here, because it's pretty much the same. I haven't used this stuff before, so it's gonna be something totally new. Yeah. All right, so I think I have the parts. Yep. Yeah, it's called blue stuff. I think it's made by the same people that make the green stuff. I actually don't care for the green stuff. This Procreate is a little better, I think, than the green stuff. But this stuff, you heat it up in water, and then it gets pliable, and then you can put stuff in it and make a mold. And then I'll make a mold, and then I'll put the Procreate inside of it and make a bunch of bodies off from it. I mean, I could probably just print it, but I would rather just copy the body if I kind of got the stuff to do it. I want to try it. Make a little video out of it or something. But like, if you see the guy's bodies, like this guy's body, see, it is exactly the same as that, you know? So all I gotta do is copy that, put that stuff around it, take it out of it. I could even make it 2 parts if I had to, but I think I could probably make it 1. But even if I had to make it 2, I just want to make it so I could see if it works. And if it doesn't, I'll just print out a bunch. I'll just try to find the model for it. But if I can do it without printing it for the Tau, I'm going to, because I'm already printed out the Grey Knights, pretty much all the ones I want to fight with. I just gotta put them together. I've been slowly printing them all out, but I had a fail. This was the fail. Look at this tank I printed. I ran out of resin while I was at work. It was like 70 or 80 grams short, I think. Maybe even a little less than that. But I think I might make like a diorama to put a printed knight in and have like a light, have like something shooting at this, you know, and then have the knight like behind it and make a light out of it or something. I don't know yet. Still looks cool. The Tau, I have like enough to fight with, but I have like some of the Kroot or whatever still to build. I have enough now to play. That tank's done. I'm just gonna use it to make like a diorama with it or something. Have it be a destroyed tank. Put a light in it. I got some ideas I want to try with some clear resin and some LED lights. I'm thinking that the light will shine down it and like light up the resin if there's like imperfections inside of it. But Some things I want to try. 50. I think I just seen 50. I think this is 50 over here. Right here. Yeah. They're like on all of the pieces for these things. They're like spread out. That's 50. And 62. Oh, I was right next to it. I don't like how that one sits, so I'm trying to leave some on it. And then I need 57. It's got to be on this one somewhere. There it is. Which one was it? All right. So I think that's number 1A. All right here. Clean these guys all up. I pretty much just want to have like a I think this is more like a stealth unit. I think because it comes with these stealth drones. So I'm curious. I didn't really read about this one because it came on that pack. I've been going through some of the stuff in the book to kind of figure out what some of them are, but I think it's better to learn it while I play it. Almost, I'll check them out and look at the cards and stuff, but I want to know. I just pretty much need to know what they can do. You know, this this part. I still don't quite totally understand how to play, so I'm still like kind of in my infancy of this. I actually just really like the model making because it's just another kind of thing to take up my time to do it hands on. Because I was sculpting stuff for a while and kind of I still want to do that, but just haven't really been motivated to do that. This is a little easier. Man, I don't like how some got a big gouge out of that. At least it's on its knee. I did that one. Did that one already. I wouldn't say it's really an assault. No, maybe. I should bring up like the stuff to read it, like what the thing is. Maybe I'll do that when I paint them. But I just want to make sure these things are all cleaned up. I don't like how that took a big gouge out of that. I think, like maybe after I put a couple of these things together and done this a little bit more, I'll try to do one like perfect. Use some of that putty and fill in some of the gouges and more or less get rid of some of the print lines, the mold lines. But that's too much for me. I just want to play the game. Not in no art contest here. But it is pretty cool still. So these bad boys go together like this. Kind of see how that one gets hid. That one's behind the leg. At least they put those in some good spots. Yeah, undetectable. Yeah, it's like a stealth weapon. Kind of looks like it compared to the other ones. I mean, I knew of Warhammer, but I never really wanted to get into it before. But real-time strategy games have always been like a big thing. I always could get sucked in. I usually have to know I'm going to be spending a whole day doing just that if I'm going to play something that's a real-time strategy game. So let's go this way. Oh, wow. Oh, this thing does look beefy. I wonder how much of this I should. I think if I prime it in like a black first and then spray over with a white. I'm trying to think of how much I should actually glue together. I guess this will be my first time I do this, so maybe I'll just like put it together and then after this one I'll decide, because I probably want to do another one because I kind of want to do two of each. Well, I have two of the broadsides, the one I built yesterday, but I haven't built the other one. I mean, that one's still in the box. And then this one I don't have another one, but the commander that's in there, I already had a commander that came with the patrol. Came with this guy right here. But I built him one way. I built him this way, and then I want to build the other one that's in this pack the other way. But before I bought this thing, I bought one of those commanders, and I didn't realize that it was in this pack and that pack. But I'm gonna do that one, but I'm gonna magnetize that one, and it'll be either one. So no matter what, I have to play with the loadouts for that one or the other one. Yeah, we're just gonna put together. Just seems like it's just a lot of parts. That's all. I wonder if I can put that in there. Does it want to be able to bend? No. I thought it might have wanted to be able to bend, but I think it's just to hold the joint. Oh, it makes it look like it has gears. What's that going to do? All right, in the back there. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta put it together no matter what. Alright, so I'm guessing just goes on it like that. However, ends up sitting. Yeah, it's probably just like that. It doesn't seem like it. This doesn't seem like it sits right. I know it probably does, but to me it looks like it doesn't really touch anything from the view I'm looking at it from, you know? Let's just be how it is. It's not solid in that spot right there. Like, it's like glue there, but there's nowhere for it to grab onto. Like, oh, that's not the right way. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna like do like a live thing when we play. We haven't really figured that part out yet. I don't want to feel like a moron the first couple times I play. I mean, I'm gonna probably anyways, because I honestly don't know how to play. I mean, I got the core book and I was looking at it and like, I mean, I get the gist of it, but and I watched a few things where people were playing, and I went and watched people play. That's why we got kind of why I got into it. We went to a store in Fitchburg that they were playing it at. Talked to some people and watched them, and so it's like it'd be cool too, but I don't really, like I said, still don't totally get it yet. You know, it'll take me a little bit. Oh, make sure you got the right sides on the right sides. Definitely should be seen. Yeah, it's like to aim down. Dang it. I know I can take this camera I have that's my hands are this one, it's right here. It's got um like pretty good zoom, and it has like a joystick function, right? So and you can set up like I have like this is number 5 where it looks almost straight down to my keyboard almost. Or no, that's to my square on the table. Number 4 is a little zoomed out. Number 3 is my paint. 2 is like zoomed out to the square, and then 1 is like zoomed in really close up here. Or like if I'm working on something bigger, That would be like a more like a sculpture. But I usually use it on 5 right now. That's when I just adjusted. But um I can put on a boom that my microphone's on. I have another one in my in the D&D room that I could put that right over top of the table I made, and the table has insert on top of the TV. So the table is actually like, I think it's like a little over 6 foot and a little over 4 foot, I think it is. But it's got the like hexagon shape kind of to it. So um I I can set the camera up, but I would have to have it set up to where I could change um the angle of the camera for the viewer or for the view, you know. But that would just be finagling an app, and the computer that I already have in there, I can run this on that computer. So it's not really like I have to do a whole lot to get it to actually have a computer in there, you know? I figured I'd build an army and then I'd print one so if somebody wanted to play, they could still play and they could use the printed army if they didn't have anything. Already looks cool. I just think it looks pretty beefy compared to the other one. I mean, that was like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 parts just for the leg. That's like one of the one of the little guys. Well, I don't really have it planned out. It's just kind of like rolling around in my mind. But that also means I have to find somebody that wants to play and be live too, you know? But it is what it is. I could still do this right now and a few other things. I actually want to try to get Foundry on my tabletop in my room so that people could play with me online if I want to play D&D instead of having to be here. I don't know if you could quite do the Warhammer thing on that, but I wouldn't mind trying to figure out a way to do it. I always have all kinds of plans, man. So many ideas bounce around in my head. Okay, so this one was 54 and 51. Yep. Really try to cut away from it. Yeah, D&D in person's a lot better. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, on Foundry, you can have a private server and you'd be linked to the private server on the map and you could just use Discord for like the talking part. Just set up another phone in the middle of the room with Discord on it, you know? If there are people in person, they could still play by the tokens on the board and then your token can be moved when you move it. So I mean, there's ways you can do it that would make it fun, but there's a lot of planning that gets involved in that too, you know. I also kind of have a plan for that right now too. That I'm kind of working on, but I have to get back into DMing again. I haven't done it for like about 4 or 5 months now. There. I think that what kind of intrigues me about Warhammer is the whole like, uh, you only need two people. It's easier to get people together. Not so many things have to like fall in line. Yeah, I don't have it. I've only seen stuff about it. I bought like one that's called Arkenforge that's made by only like 4 or 5 people. And it's just a tabletop map maker basically. But you could play on it and you can do the fog of war in real time with yourself, like getting rid of it. But you're supposed to also be able to make it for tokens on the board, but while you're playing in person. Like you can put like a marker token. I ended up making my screen with a sensor on it, so it can be made. But I tried it a couple times, and I have to go around doing it a whole different way than what I've been doing it. But yeah, Foundry's supposed to work out certain. You can like put in your cards too, like your player cards from D&D Beyond. You can also put in like notes and stuff that you can pop up for your players to see. But then again, you gotta get together and still do it. Whew. But like anything, takes a little bit of time. We've already kind of talked about it. We've been just playing. Well, Derek's been DMing right now, and he's gonna be gone for drill this weekend, so that's why I'm gonna do it on a one shot that we were already doing. They're kind of for it. I don't think they mind what we use as long as we can play. I mean, it would be convenient for them too if they can't make it, but they could play, you know. Then all I gotta do is just turn on that or send them a link to the map, and it's just through us. It's not through like, you know, Roll20 or any of those other things. Nobody has to have a subscription or anything like that. I just gotta buy it. That's all. It's only $50, so. And it's like browser based. You can just send a link that you can use in Chrome or Firefox or whatever you want to use it in. It's supposed to work on tablets too. Kind of one of the reasons why I got that tablet I got was to have it linked to it. See how it works. Yeah, Firefox. I still use it. I remember it was just called Mozilla. I really need like a pillow on the edge of this desk. Hurts my arms. My old man arms. Not like you youngins, you know. And oh, that was so long ago, huh? I remember when it was like 2002 or 2003 when it was like the first time you could get it. I making me feel old, man. This one goes on this one like that. I think I want to clean that edge up a little bit better right here. I'm not going to get to it later. It's got some wear on the way better. I don't know if the other one had a bad edge on it there too. I didn't realize it. Oh, it's fine. Sometimes you just put them stupid things in the wrong spot. Online or? Yeah, I honestly didn't mind playing with him. He knows the rogue character good. Oh, this one must fit it a tad different. Oh. See, I think this one. Oh, maybe it did go on. Hope it did, because she's stuck on there. So now this one actually fits together nice. I think this one did too once I finally put together. That one you can see the joining of the two here, like right there. It looks right. Or the other one didn't look like that when I put it together. But now that I look at it a little closer, I think it did when I finally finagled it together. Anyway, it's already together. Probably why you gotta put it in that spot, isn't it? I think I just like playing the in-person D&D more, just in general. For me, it's like I never got to play it when I was younger. I wish I would have, because the imagination part is so fun. Like sparked like different ideas in my mind once I started playing it that I never really thought about. I definitely feel it's a positive uh, activity, you know? Like, out of all the things people could be doing, I think that's one of the things that's definitely positive. These pieces. I just hate how they get like such a big chunk out of it. Trying to get rid of some of it, but because it's like right on the top of it, it's top of the leg. And it won't see it, but I will. Yeah, that's true. Or it can be terrible, so I'm gonna try to put a little bit of stuff on that spot there. Is this one open? Yep. Put a little bit of putty in there. See how that covers that up. That's the other side too. Those marks were super big, so yeah, I probably won't even be able to tell. Do this one too. Just a little dot in there. I can't let my OCD come out too much. This is supposed to be fun. Yeah, just a little bit. I think that'll actually make it look way better than that big crack that was there. That one I didn't fill in very good. There's probably not much of a thing there. Yeah. Hey, don't laugh at me, man. Well, I guess you can. But yeah, it is an issue I have. Small details. Ah. All right. Now we're getting to the bottom here. Man, this thing's actually not too bad. 2 legs in 40 minutes. Rocking it. 13, 14. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to do this today, but it might take me two parts to do this guy. Okay, so that one there, 14. Not that one. It's like I Spy. Oh, it's on this one for sure. Oh. Oh, yeah, there it is. So. Try to leave a little bit on it, because then I can just clip it off with these. Sometimes it just doesn't cut it right. Kind of like how they made this one. You have to do like a little bit more. Oh, that's cool. They may have a little gap there. I sanded it and I kind of got a little edge on here that got a little rough. I don't really care for that. All right. After the one I did yesterday, the magnets on that one actually wasn't too bad. I'm still surprised I got done in like little over 2.5 hours. I think it would have been a little faster if I wanted to have been streaming, but oh, that's cool. They may have like little gaps in that too. I just like the details. Like after you start looking at them up close, like the details on them look cool. So this one is this side. This one is this side. All right. So, going to the spot. That one's on there. I feel like it needs to have more glue than that little bit there. Like the amount that's on that, like doesn't seem like it's enough. But maybe. Try to set it down to where it still has pressure. I don't want it to like. I guess I always just wriggle it. Not that big of a deal. All right. Oh, there's 3 parts just for a foot too. Wow, that's cool. It's like armored compared to the other ones. Like the yeah, like this guy's foot. So is the broadside guy from yesterday. It's got like you can see it's all like you can see its joints and stuff. This one on here, you see that same kind of foot, and it's got armor plating over it. It's cool. Oh, the camera actually looks pretty good up close like that. All right. Looks like 44, 45, and 46. It's all feet. It's not that one. Oh, I see one. All right. 44. Although the foot does look a little bit bigger even on here compared to the other one. Okay, that's 44. 45. Here's 46. 6. All right, and then now we need 45. And then we're just going to get the other ones right away since we're already here. That's a lot on that one. Okay, so here's 46. Oh, yeah. That one was 43, actually. Whoops. Oh, that was right. Oh, actually, that one was 42. This one was 45. That's 42. All right. 41. And then 43. Get that one over there. Dun, 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 dun. That thing. I'm just doing this to do it, man. You know, it's not really to get people to watch me or whatnot. It's kind of like I almost want to do like any of my art stuff just to show people that they can do things too, you know? Just takes a little time, you know, kind of thing. That was what I was doing when I was doing my sculpting. The I'll be right back. The dog wants me. This stuff here for me, I'm not really too much of the model maker. I want to paint more than anything because I really liked painting the D&D stuff and my own figures that I was making, you know. So I already have like a part that I like to do. That's why I always stream. I could care less. Like, I really have no views. Like, it really doesn't matter. But people want to watch, they can. They want to help me learn more about the craft I'm learning. I'm more than willing to learn more, you know? So it's also a way for me to learn. Hey, Jaden, what's going on there? Yeah, so that one's there. I think I want to do just a little bit. Because that's going to be on the edge. See what my dog's doing really quick. All right. Cats are always antagonizing the dog. Always. There and there. Because goes like that. Goes like that. Already looks beefier. Yeah. Oh, that one left a big piece on it. Didn't even notice that. Are you still playing Total War? It does look cool. I was checking it out. The one I got was the other, like the old one. The It's not even the Total War series. It's the other one. I don't want to glue them in. Like onto the the bass, but I don't feel like that. It's holding it enough. The other one feels good. Just must not have sealed quite out all the way yet. I think that putty stuff will help it a little bit. I think I might have to touch this one up over here one more time, but maybe not. Still looks pretty cool so far. All right. I don't want to stick him to the base. And I'm curious if I can get the guy in and out. Like if I could put the guy in afterwards, after I put it together. I would rather paint him outside, you know, like the dude's head and his face, and I'd like to paint the seat, you know, an interior or whatever I can reach. Okay, that feels much better. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna put glue on this side. Gonna let it eat it apart a little bit before I put it together. So is the audio good? I like did a couple things to it where I made it have some noise reduction and some gain and a limiter so it won't peak. I'm trying to get it more clean so it sounds a little better. I'm gonna go back and listen to it when I'm done and see how it is. And then another goal I have is I want to make some ambient music to play in the background that I could just keep looping. You know, something I make so I don't gotta worry about any of this stuff. Copyright stuff or whatever, you know. And this is like running through like a phantom mic and like an audio interface that's in my computer. It's not running directly to the computer. Katy Perry. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to play any music sometimes because like I feel like if somebody wants to listen to music, they can listen to music, you know. I don't want to make somebody listen to what I want to have on unless it's something that's like subtle. Maybe I'm just a little critical about my own music and people listening to it, forcing them to listen to it. Yeah, I know. Some of it I just really don't want to play. Well, I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter. I don't know why I even think about it. I think he's kind of leaning forward. Yeah. I think what it is too is I have stuff that my last jams, like I could play this. Like this is the last thing I made. And it was performed like live, you know. But I mean, I guess you do got a point. Or you're on my show or my channel or whatever, you know. Like how it's not holding right. Sometimes I like how this glue holds, and sometimes I cannot stand it. Yeah, it's just electronic, you know, or drum and bass or break beats. But it's all loops I've wrote, and then it's all like played, put together, like arranged or whatever you want to call it on the fly. It's like a culmination of like 25 hours. The other one I have on my list on SoundCloud before it is the first version, before I added a couple things and changed it up. But